Summits team, where she came from. So if you have any questions or you're following this from Twitter or our Google Plus page, please feel free to tweet at Follow Molly or at EdTechTeam, or on our Google Plus page. We'll monitor that if you have any questions for Miss Molly. But just a little background of Molly. Here's her Twitter. You can find her at Follow Molly. And she's got her awesome Living in Beta graphic there, which is one of her keynotes that she does at the summits. We'll ask her about. But right now, other than directing our summits, which is a huge job, how many summits, Molly, do we have going on this year alone?
Well, for 2015, we'll have over 100. So we just added another one today in December. TBD, we can't publicly announce it yet, but so we're still adding summits for 2015.
It's crazy. And Molly is at almost all of them practically, it feels like. She's a road warrior and out there. But she's also a Google certified teacher, so you may have seen her in the Google Certified Teacher Network. She's going to be at the Moonshot EDU Summit, which just, I think, closed their applications, right, for Amsterdam?
No, it's open until June 26th. So moonshotsummit.com, I believe. Let me just double check. .org, excuse me, moonshotsummit.org. You can apply. It's a one-day training at the Amsterdam Google office. And applications are pretty easy, and they are due by June 26th, and we'll choose about 40 people to attend that with us. So the question is, if you could wave a magic wand and change something about education, what would you do? And we're going to try to just, you know, put some big thinking around that.
Awesome. And Molly will be there as one of the lead learners there. So of course you're going to have a great time. But you're also an apps for education certified trainer. And you're in Minnesota right now, right, Molly?
I am. I'm in the middle of a really great summer thunderstorm here. But yeah, I'm just in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That's where I have my home office, and I'm a frequent at the Minneapolis airport.
And you achieved your Delta status this year, right, Molly?
Yeah. Yep, it's been awesome to just kind of just really have that global audience of a network of people to work with. And it's really a lot of fun to be able to travel around and meet all the just super empowered teachers that are choosing to be at the summits on the weekend, and really empower them to go back and change their classrooms. So it's been really fun.
That's awesome, Malls. And you also have, you're my biggest travel fashion icon, and I think you have a new travel purse.
I do. You know, this one says, you know, bags are really important to women. But, this is the cute new Lululemon little travel purse, and it's got a great spot, your phone. It's got like 6 different pockets, and it's just like that really good collapsible size. So I just got it, you know.
Can it fit an Android or an iPad device?
iPad mini for sure, or an Android, yeah, probably a 7 or a 9, definitely. But you'll see this at ISTE, so keep your eye out.
Awesome, thanks, Molly. I learned about Molly's fashion from Teeks, the
online shoe
collapsible ballet flat. Awesome, thanks for giving us your fashion tips as being our director of summits. You got to be wearing the right stuff. And we have Mark joined us, so thanks for joining us, Mark. If you have any questions for Molly, you can throw them on Twitter or on Google Plus or on the chat here, and we can answer them for you. But Molly, tell us, this is lunch with EdTechTeam, so for me it's a little early. I'm in Portland, Oregon, everyone, and I think I'm gonna go. There's a new salad place by my place that's a garden bar that you can just go do it yourself. And being the EdTech people, we kind of like to customize everything. So those salad places are my favorite. What are you gonna have for lunch, Molly?
I have a delicious turkey sandwich waiting for me. So yeah.
Yay!
It's a very exciting lunch today.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, tell us, what's your next summit that you're going to be at?
So next week I am gearing up to lead the Illinois Summit, which is in Homer Glen, Illinois, just outside of Chicago, and we just sold out with like 500 people attending, which is really exciting. And I'll be leading that with one of our other EdTechTeam featured speakers, Kate Petty. So we're going to be at the Illinois Summit, and we've got an awesome program of people and a lot of featured speakers that are joining us. And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to be out in Colorado. We just finished the Breckenridge Summit. We'll have another summit in Boulder in October, but I'm going to do a little custom PD with a school district in Steamboat Springs. So in Steamboat, you know, so the EdTech team not only puts on summits, but you can hire us to come to your school and do custom PD for whatever you want us to do. So you let us know the theme of the day, and we'll make ourselves available to do sessions and keynotes and all that stuff available for you too.
Awesome. And I'm looking just right now at the schedule for Illinois, just to see, for folks to know, what does Molly like to present on. And I know my favorite sessions from yours are always your Chrome apps and extensions, and I also really enjoy some of the site stuff you've done. But it looks like in Illinois you'll be doing Classroom. What else? You'll be personalizing Chrome for learning on a Chromebook or a laptop. What's your favorite session that you like to do, and what can folks expect to see from you?
Well, I just did a session in Breckenridge, a brand new session called Assessment in the Digital Age, and you know, it was probably one of my least favorite parts of teaching, was doing the assessment part, but it's so important. And when you start thinking about, like, if kids are learning, that's what you're in charge of, figuring out if they have or not. So I'm loving a new extension and website called Docent EDU for that, and so that's a Google Apps extension. It's actually a cool startup company by two teachers here in Minnesota, and it allows you to customize any web page with discussions and questions. So that's really cool, and add sticky notes and embed different things on the web page. And then another new favorite extension in my Chrome apps one is Google Tone, if people haven't used it. And we were able to share our website resources using Google Tone at the or at the Breckenridge Summit, which was really fun. So if you haven't seen either one of those, you should check them out for sure.
Well, I just saw on the Twitter feed that the Docent EDU won the Demo Slam at Breckenridge, I think. So that's awesome.
Yes, they did. It's really, it was really impressive. So yeah, it's a cool new little extension to personalize websites and kind of provide some assessment and feedback within a website. It's cool.
Where else are you going to be this year, Mal? Where else are you heading on the summit tour?
Well, I'll be at ISTE, which we are really excited about. Maybe I'll just do a little shout out that we are going to have a booth with Max cases at the ISTE conference. And so we have an entire teaching theater of little 20-minute sessions of some of our most awesome featured speakers at all the summits. So literally, the EdTechTeam Max Cases booth is like a summit within ISTE, a summit within a conference. So we would love it for you guys to stop by. There's going to be a photo booth, and there's just going to be stuff going on all day long with our featured speakers. So we hope it's a place to hang out and network as well as learn. And then, you know, visit the other guys too, Max Cases, who do a lot of protective gear for your iPads and your Chromebooks and any kind of digital devices that you have in the class. So I'll be at ISTE, then I'll be at the Moonshot Summit. And then in August, I'm sort of at Orange County. I'm at our Palo Alto summits in July as well. We have 2 weekends in Palo Alto. These are sort of our big flagship events. We have one the weekend of July 11th and 12th, pre-summits in between that whole week, and then another full summit the 18th and 19th, or 19th and 20th, I think, whatever the weekend is. So really excited about those events too. If you haven't been to one in California and Palo Alto, you're missing out. It's our big flagship one. It's fun.
Awesome. Well, cool, Malls. Well, tell us, I think it's just about time to end our lunch, and we have some viewers, so thank you so much, viewers, for watching this live. But Molly, tell us, perhaps, maybe, I know fun time with Molly is, I know you'd like to do your weekly yoga. What is your favorite pose in yoga that you're working on right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, I did do a headstand this morning, so I am working on that, and that's good. I know. So I'm kind of thinking that I was pretty proud of myself doing that, but I'm perfecting my chipping in golf too. So those are sort of my two pastimes that I'm going to be working on those this summer. Good.
Awesome. Well, again, you can follow Molly at Follow Molly on Twitter, at EdTechTeam on Twitter as well. Go to gafesummit.com if you want to see the schedule of events that Molly is helping head up as Director of Summits for EdTechTeam. And you can just share on Twitter at #GaveSummit, or for our iOS summits for iPads, which we have one in NorCal coming up soon as well, right? This July, Molly?
NorCal, yep, it's going to be awesome. There's full 3 summits. It's going to be an awesome, awesome time.
Awesome. And anything else that folks have to look forward to or this year with EdTechTeam and with summits? Anything else to keep on the horizon?
Yeah, you know, I just think our sessions are changing so much, and there's always a fresh variety of what you're going to learn at them. So even if you've been to one, I heard a stat one time that somebody said Google changes over 150 things every year. So we just try to stay fresh and keep it fun, and the networking of being together is just seriously the best part of it. It's an empowering, exciting, it's like energizing and contagious. So we just love everybody that chooses to spend their weekends with us.
Yay, we love you, Molly. Thank you so much for joining us. Have an awesome turkey sandwich. Thanks for coming, Mark, and thanks for all of our viewers. We'll have this up on the blog so you can watch it again and read the transcript, and hopefully keep sharing with us online. Stay in touch, everybody, and thanks. Have a good lunch, Moll.
See you later.
Bye.